Most people think wealth is supposed to be loud. Big house, big watch, big car, big entrance. But real wealth is often quiet. Because the moment people see your money stops working just for you. Now the calls come in, favors show up, family starts watching your pockets, strangers start making assumptions. And before you know it, you're not building wealth anymore, you're defending it. That's why a lot of truly wealthy black families move quietly. Not because they're fake, because they're wise. A lot of us were taught the wrong picture of success. We were taught that if you make it, you have to show it. You have to prove it. You have to look like you escaped struggle. And I understand that. Because for a lot of people, especially black people, looking successful feels emotional. It feels like healing. It feels like finally being seen, like finally telling the world, I'm not who I used to be. That feeling is real, but that feeling can also get expensive. Because there's a difference between looking rich and being secure. Looking rich gets attention. Being secure gets freedom. Looking rich gets compliments. Being secure gets options. Looking rich can disappear with one layoff, one bad month, one hospital bill, one market drop, one wrong decision. But real wealth? Real wealth is built so quietly that some people won't even know you have it until your family is still benefiting from it 20 years later. That's the part people miss. The goal was never to impress people who are not paying your bills. The goal was always to build a life where money is no longer controlling your peace.
Let me put it this way. Everybody in town knew one man like this. He didn't look flashy, didn't wear designer every weekend, didn't pull up trying to make everybody stare. He drove the same clean car for years, his clothes were simple, his house looked normal. People underestimated him. But what they didn't know was this man owned property. He had little money working in the market. No car note, no credit card stress, emergency savings, a paid-off life that nobody bragged about. Then one day, something happened. Maybe somebody got sick. Maybe somebody lost a job. Maybe the family needed help. And suddenly, that regular man was the only calm person in the room. That's wealth, not noise. Calm. That's what rich people who think long-term protect. They protect the calm.
So why do many wealthy black people move quietly? First, because wealth attracts pressure. And not just hate, not just jealousy, pressure. Once people think you got it, they start assigning your money to their needs. You're expected to help, expected to loan, expected to show up bigger, expected to rescue, expected to keep proving you still have it. And let's be honest, for many black families, one person doing well often carries emotional weight for a whole group. That can be beautiful, but it can also become heavy. Because now your money is not just money, it becomes everybody's hope, everybody's emergency room, everybody's backup plan, everybody's proof that the family made it. That is a lot to carry. So some wealthy people learn to stay quiet not because they're selfish, but because they know visibility creates obligations, and obligations can drain what investments were supposed to grow. Second, they hide wealth because real wealth is easier to keep than to rebuild. A lot of wealthy black people are first-generation wealthy. That means they are not managing old family money, they are building from scratch. And when you build from scratch, you understand something deeply. You don't play with what took decades to create. You don't risk legacy just to impress people for 10 seconds. You don't trade ownership for applause. You don't turn long-term security into short-term performance. When you know what it costs to get there, the racism, the closed doors, the lack of access, the pressure, the mistakes, the sacrifice, you become more protective. You stop asking, how do I look successful? And you start asking, how do I make sure this stays in the family? That is a completely different mindset. Third, they hide wealth because privacy is protection. When people know too much about your money, your life gets noisier. You become easier to target, easier to judge, easier to guilt, easier to watch. And some people don't even want your money, they just want access to your peace. Quiet wealth protects your time, it protects your family, it protects your business, it protects your mental health. Not everything needs to be announced. Not every purchase needs a photo. Not every win needs a caption. Not every blessing needs an audience. Some things grow better in private. Just like seeds. You don't dig up a seed every 2 days to prove it's growing. You protect it, you water it, you leave it alone. That's how wealth works too. The people who look rich are often making payments. The people who are rich are often making plans. That's the difference. A flashy person may have a luxury car. A wealthy person may have no debt, retirement accounts, business income, cash reserves, and property that keeps paying them whether they show up or not. One buys symbols, the other buys systems. One wants to be seen, the other wants to be safe. One says, "Look at me." The other says, "I want my grandchildren to be good." And if you're a beginner with money, this is one of the biggest lessons you can learn early. Don't spend your proof. Don't spend your future trying to prove your present. Because every time you use money to impress people, that money loses the chance to protect you later. Now maybe you're listening and thinking, that sounds good, but I'm not rich. That's exactly why this matters. You don't wait until you're wealthy to learn wealth behavior. You learn it while you're building. Because habits grow before bank accounts do. If every extra dollar has to become a visible lifestyle upgrade, then your income will rise, but your peace won't. You'll make more and still feel behind, still feel pressure, still feel fragile. That's not wealth. That's expensive stress. Hiding your wealth doesn't mean pretending to be broke. It doesn't mean living in fear. It doesn't mean you can't enjoy your money. It means you stop performing your money. It means you stop turning your life into a financial announcement. It means your goals become bigger than attention. You can dress nice, drive nice, live well, but there is wisdom in leaving room between what you earn and what people think you earn. That room? That's where peace lives. That's where investments grow. That's where emergencies get handled. That's where retirement gets built. That's where family wealth begins. So what does this look like in real life? It looks like this. Number 1, live 1 level below what you can afford. Not 10 levels below, not miserable, just 1 level below. That one decision changes everything. It gives you breathing room, it gives you saving power, it gives you options when life gets ugly. Number 2, buy assets before symbols. Before the car upgrade, ask, do I have savings? Before the designer bag, ask, am I investing? Before the vacation flex, ask, do I have an emergency fund? Because the wealthiest people understand something simple. An asset can pay you back. An image usually cannot. Number 3, stop announcing every win. Everybody does not need a front row seat to your finances. Move in silence more often. Let your results speak later. You do not owe the internet proof that your life is improving, and you definitely do not owe everybody around you a breakdown of what you make, what you bought, or what you saved. Number 4, set boundaries early. If you become the go-to person for every financial emergency without boundaries, your money will leak. Helping people is good. Being drained is not. You can be generous and still have structure. You can love your people and still say, I can't do that. You can support without sacrificing your own future. That is not cold. That is mature. Number 5, automate your wealth so emotion doesn't control it. Save automatically, invest automatically, pay down debt automatically. Because if your money plan depends on you feeling disciplined every single month, life will eventually interrupt it. Quiet wealth is often boring. That's the secret. It's not dramatic, it's not flashy, it's not loud, it's consistent.